You gonna give me a little explanation? A melody sung by the bards of old resounds within you. You have unlocked a new job. You can change this job at any time by equipping the soul crystal received from this quest. When changing jobs, gear sets will allow you to register and save your equipment. You may then use them to switch between jobs instantly without the need to manually equip weapons or equipment. I don't really know what you mean, but okay. A button for the gear set interface is located in the upper portion of the character window. Is that something I can hotbar? The next bard quest will be available from Tahanzel upon reaching level 35. Well, I am level 35. The quest to learn the action Perform is now available from Simkin at Mir Keto's Amphitheatre in Ogbotania. Okay, so you're saying... I don't know that I fully understand. You said level 30, whatever. He's red. Is it because I got to do the amphitheater quest first? Oh, because I'm technically not a bard yet, is what you're telling me. It's armory chest, but you said armory. I don't know where it was. How about, let's look at the jobs tab. You've obtained a soul crystal! I have. Okay. Probably should have read the instructions first before I did that. You stay there. You go. Okay, nope, we're stuck here. Transferring hotbar settings. By changing your job to bard, you may carry over the hotbar and cross hotbar settings from archer. Hotbar and cross hotbar transfer. Source archer to destination bard. Heh? As the actions from archer may also be used when playing bard, transferring your settings will allow you to readily play in a similar fashion. Hello. It's a unicorn! Pegasus. You know, there is no name for a horned Pegasus. Or a unicorn with wings. What would you put together? Surely there has to be a term, but I've never heard one in my 34 years. The option is recommended for those who have little or no experience with bard. Yeah, that'd be me. Should you require time to consider, this window will open again the next time you change your job to bard. I'm just going to say yes because I fall into this category. I feel like I lost something along the way there. Anyway, back to my instructions. You were saying? Soul crystals are required to change from your current class to a more specialized job. Each job has its soul gauge unlocked. Yeah, I'll be with you in a second. Each job has its own crystal and arms which can be equipped via the armory chest. Oh, so it was that you were referring to. Which is what I went to manually. While using a job, you will have limited access to actions from other classes. You will, however, have access to a new job-specific actions. Job levels coincide with those of the base class. Okay, so I'm still level 45. I'm a level 45 bard, okay? When a job level rises, so too does the level of the base class and vice versa. Jobs that do not have a base class, however, will start from the level required to unlock them, and the level can be raised independently of other classes and jobs. Okay. Oh, okay. Wowza. Singing Mage's Ballad. Do I have a button for that? Forgot that was even a thing. Maybe that's a skill I have to put on there. Singing Mage's Ballad will display the action's corresponding song gauge, indicating the effect's time remaining. If the repertoire effect is triggered... What's the repertoire effect? I don't know. While Mage's Ballad is being sung, the recast times for Bloodletter and Reign of Death are reduced. Learned at 45. I'm assuming 45 is in from him, and I just haven't got there yet. I assume as much, because I don't have those abilities yet. Okay. I don't know that I really understood. And it's nice that you're very in my face, which is great for combat, not so great for just running about. Is there a conditional I can use on you? You. Can I conditionally place you so you only appear during combat? Switch job gauge to simple mode. No, it's pretty. I like it. I just want it to only pop up in combat. Why is that not an option? Huh. Well, let's just make it smaller, I guess. Do I like its placement? Not really. But it's useful for combat. Okay, I'm sorry. You're going to have to, I don't know, go there. Where I can't even see you because of the grass? Maybe I need to put it up here, but then I cut off your feet. I don't know. That seems like it's not a very good position. Let's just... I don't even know what center is because it's left heavy. You know? Ugh, I'm cutting my character off. How annoying. How annoying. Okay, well, we can speak to Jehanthal again. I assume everything is still available to me. Actions. Action change settings. Huh? The following action change settings are enabled. Barrage becomes resonant arrow. I don't understand what that means. Oh, okay, so I do have to equip this. You know what? I do not use this shit. Interrupts. Probably useful. Never use it. Binds target. Also don't use it. Heavy. Don't use it. Healing. Never use it either. So, let's move healing away and put Mage's Ballad there. Oh, I have so many songs. I hate that it's not shift, it's control for this. Let's just start here. Grants Mage's Ballad to self and all party members within 50 arms, increasing damage dealt by 1%. I'm wasting time casting this for a 1% increase in damage. What the hell is the point? Recast 2 minutes. Well, that sucks. Duration 45 seconds. Additional effect, 80% chance to grant repertoire. Yes, but you haven't told me where repertoire is, so how am I supposed to be excited about that? This effect can trigger repeatedly while singing the Mage's Ballad. How frequently does it have the chance to proc? You can't tell me that. Repertoire effect. Is that explaining what repertoire is? Reduces the recast timer of the 2 skills I don't have. Yep, okay, cool. Bloodletter and Reign of Death. Bloodletter. I don't even see these abilities. Where are they? Bloodletter. And Reign of... I don't... Where? You're saying that they recast the timers of these 2 skills I cannot see. Okay, there's Reign of Death, sorry. I just found Reign of Death. Where's Bloodletter? I still don't see it. Oh, wow. You said level 45. What the? Okay. So, the 80% chance of using Mage's Ballad to grant me repertoire, which reduces the recast timer of this ability, which is nice. Not that I know what it does, but I like using it, by 7.5 seconds when you already have a cooldown of 50. Oh, so you halve it. Nice. So it's just instant damage. Okay. And Reign of Death. There's no point looking at it until we get the ability. Can be executed on... Yeah, okay, cool. Got you. Which is why it's grayed out. Got it. Okay. What's the next thing and why is it grayed out? Because that's grayed out here but not here. But that's not grayed out. Is it because I need to do the quest? I don't know. Because then I should have these abilities as well. The Warden's Paean removes one selected detrimental effect from self or target party member. Hey, I never said I was going to play support. If the target is not enfeebled, a barrier is created, nullifying the target's next detrimental effect suffered. That's cool. But no. Army's Paean. Grants Army's Paean to self and all party members within 50 arms, increasing direct hit rate by 3%. Additional effect, 80% chance to grant repertoire. Okay. Can trigger ability while singing Army's Paean. Oh, we can only sing... Can we only sing one song at a time? Because that'd make sense. Reduces weapon skill cast time and recast time. I don't know what that means. Spell cast time and recast time and automatically attack delay by 4%. I don't really know what that means. In Reign of Death. Delivers an attack with a potency of 100 to target and all enemies nearby it. Maximum charges 2. Shares a recast time of Bloodletter. Potency of 130. And that brings it down to 7.5 seconds. And that goes down to 7.5 seconds. With a potency of 100. Oh, hold on. Bloodletter single target, isn't it? So this is just an AoE version of Bloodletter. Oh my god. Single target, proc. AoE, proc. Single target, AoE. Okay. I don't know what button you want me to put that on. 7 is where it should be, but by god is that far down the keyboard. Well, I guess when we get it and can use it, we should put it there, but who knows when we're going to be able to use that since it's grayed out. Okay. Sir, you wish to teach me how to learn a new song. Ah, that glint of determination in your eyes is a testament to your newfound strength. You put me in mind of my salad days, Siren. I'm gonna say that I hate the use of the word testament, and I purely blame ChatGPT for this, because that bitch constantly tries to use the word testament in its descriptions. When I'm like, hey, can you rephrase this? Or hey, can you just like give me a summary of this? And it's like, it's a testament to blah, blah, blah. I'm like, can you just not use that word? You've scarred me for life. I now cannot see this word without thinking that it's AI. You would know why I truly abandoned the battlefield and became a bard. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Okay, I'm done dying. That I took an arrow in the knee is what most folk believe. Well, you know, every guard in Skyrim takes arrows to the knees, so why not you? But it is quite clear that you're not most folk. Very well. I shan't insult your intelligence with an untruth. By the way, taking an arrow in the knee is not going to stop you from being an archer. Please. It'll stop you from being like a warrior or something that's more, you know, mobility focused, but something that just points and shoots from a distance, I don't think it's going to affect you. For now, allow me to answer by saying that everything in creation is given to change, and man most of all. I was drawn to the power of song, the power to touch the very souls of men, and decided that I must pursue it. Sadly, that power has been all but forgotten in this age of cynicism. Sir, your fire is really bright and it's hurting my eyes. Such songs as those performed by tavern bards serve no purpose beyond the amusement of drunkards. I mean, it still counts for something. But that was not always the way of it. There was a time when song could shape the outcome of conflict. Ever since nations first quarrelled, armies have fielded archers wherewith, they rained death upon the enemy from afar. As the battle unfolded, however, the distinction between the lines of friend and foe would grow hazy, yet the archer's part did not end there. Well, generally speaking, it did. Once your lines of impact blurred, because, you know, that's what happens when you have contact with two forces. They mingle as they fight. So at that point in time, the archer is then supposed to bring out a secondary weapon, like a sword or something, and then go for gold in melee. He had to stay ever alert, with arrow nocked and eyes trained upon the struggle. Even as his comrades fell, turning the earth red with their blood, the archer could ill afford to avert his gaze, lest that moment cost another his life. One need not have a vivid imagination to appreciate... What was that? The torrent of emotions that raged within him in that moment. Nerves near to fraying, his breast fit to burst, the archer did the only thing he could. He sang. His bow became a makeshift instrument, plucked as an accompaniment. You can't pluck the bowstring of a bow. At first, the archer sang only to still the roiling within, but his voice chanced to carry to his comrades. It inspirited those engaged in combat, lending strength to their sword arms. What if they weren't holding a sword, sir? and to those who lay upon the precipice of death, it granted a measure of peace. Realizing the tactical potential of song, yet loath to set aside skilled archers for that purpose, armies began raising dedicated regiments of minstrels. But the members of such units were no warriors, Saran. Fair of voice and nimble of finger, these career minstrels could find a place in the hall of any lord. Yet they knew naught of the burden borne by those who charge into battle, whose lot it is to dance with death and sup on pain. And so their songs rang hollow, holding no power over the hearts of men. I think you're projecting. Who are you to say that their songs are hollow just because they are not conveying the purpose that you ascribe to music? I don't agree with you, sir. In eastern Lonaskea, spirits are said to haunt the trees of Raincatcher Gully. I would ask you to travel there and await the emergence of these spectres. Through force of arms, you are to release the spirits from their tormented existence and, in the doing, ease their unfathomable suffering. With such a deed, might you draw forth an ancient melody from the soul of the bard. Fine. I will go where I am bid. Didn't I put that other ability there? I don't see it, so maybe I didn't. Oh, maybe I only did the Rain of Death. Ah, no. Let me figure out how to get where we're going. What are you teaching me? Ah, yeah, so you are teaching me the abilities, so I have to do quests for everything. Okay, the Archer's Anthem is not going to be near anywhere of Fudging Bean, and I'm going to have to manually figure out how the fuck to get there. So if I go there, all I have to do is continually travel north. It seems easier to navigate than to go there, even though it's cheaper. So let's just do that, even though it's really stupid, but I don't know that I'm going to get there in one piece otherwise. Yay, fast zone! Let's go get him, Tiger. Except how the fuck do I go north? This way? Okay, yep, the closed gate kind of put me off. The God's Grip. Oscon's Embrace. Whoops, pardon me, sir. Fast, Chocobo, fast. What a surprise. It's nighttime again. I like that there's bigger stars. Are they meant to be planets or are they just literally bigger stars? Ooh, interesting. Scary jellyfish. That fly. Doesn't matter which entrance I take. No idea. Guess I'll just follow the road and see where the road takes me. Ah, it's going to take me into an establishment by the looks of it. Do I need to attune to anything while I'm in there? There's nothing to attune to. Never mind. Oh, hold on. There's a quest there. Excuse me, can I please come in for this level 5 quest? What is it? Akkoen. Hello. Okay. Mind looking into something for me, adventurer, and may even be of interest to you, in fact. I'm told that plots within Mist are to be auctioned off. You, me, else, even a 12's damned wandering minstrel could purchase their own piece of Lonaskea. Oh, so it's just like your version of the lavender beds? And upon that plot of land, you'd be free to build a house for you and yours. You can't tell me that the thought isn't at least slightly appealing, can you? 'Tis a bit surprising that the thalassocracy that had the time and resources to prepare such an area. What with the... That's interesting that you call it a thalassocracy, given that it's like an archipelago in a way. What with the kobolds and the primals causing in all manner of trouble. But who am I to judge the priorities of politicians, much less pirates, eh? Besides, I like nothing more than to own my own home. I've yet to verify the truth of the tale just yet, though. If you've no objections to taking a detour from your adventures, as long as it's a quick one, why not head towards the Gate of Mist and see if there's a Maelstrom representative who can confirm or deny these land auctions? Well, where is that, sir? This way? She says as she whacks into, the rise. Oh my. That hurt. Hello, you have a quest as well? What's your quest? What is it, adventurer? Ah, yes, the auctions. By order of the Admiral herself, Mist and all plots within are to be sold exclusively to adventurers, so as to encourage their immigration to Limsa Lominsa. Why only adventurers, you ask? Practical necessity, really. Limsa Lominsa is in dire need of fresh blood. Capable, courageous adventurers who will fight her foes and protect her interests. Those who build a home here will have that much more incentive to aid us. As for what manner of place Mist is, I think it best that you journey there and see for yourself. Please direct any other questions you might have to the recruit station just past the entrance. To proceed with the quest where the heart is Mist, you may visit any residential ward within Mist. Okay, in I go. Go to specified ward. Sounds great. First ward it is. Huh. It's cool. It's got verticality. Reminds me a bit of Greece, but like totally not. I guess it's just the white stone that's reminding me of Greece. It's screaming like European beach town. I kind of like the lavender beds better. We may as well get this while we're here. Oh, we get that one by default. Never mind. Hello. Will you complete my quest for me? Your outfit is so much nicer than hers, good lord. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to Mist. A Lominsan sent to you, you say? Ah, that's unfortunate. All Lominsans are barred from participating in the auctions, you see, on account of the fact that they're, well, Lominsan. Admiral's decree. If you find the area to your liking, though, please consider speaking with the resident caretaker. She can guide you through the process of purchasing a plot for yourself. Am I done? Yes, I just gotta report back to old mate. Except I fell down a hill. I don't know how to get back up. Maybe we'll find the way easily enough. Leave. Ah, I meant to hit E. Jesus Christ. Hi, sir. You're shit out of luck. Sorry. There you are. What news have you brought me? For the purposes of luring adventurers to Limsa Lominsa? Well, that's unfortunate, but it does explain a great deal. Looks like my dream of owning my own home will have to wait a little longer. But don't you worry about me. My day will come soon enough. Look, sir, I understand your pain. I will never be able to own my own home because I will never in my lifetime earn enough for the sheer cost of housing in Australia. It's just vile. I will never earn enough to own my own home. So I completely understand where you're coming from. Okay, that was my side trip. Let us continue on our way. Mist Ethernet now accessible. And we continue. And I guess we just continue to follow the road. Oh, these are even bigger and brighter and purpley pink. Oh, you darn chocobo. Now you've got... Who sings the Shake Your Tail Feather? I want to say it's Will Smith, but I don't remember. Oh, shake your tail feather. God, I'm showing my age. Is that Will Smith? Now I feel like I have to Google this. It's completely and utterly irrelevant to everything in life, but the song's in my head and my question has been asked and now I need to find out. Aha! I see where my confusion is coming from. I see. So, the song Shake Your Tail Feather, and now that I'm reading it, it's like, well, obviously. My confusion comes from the fact that it was on the Bad Boys 2 soundtrack. So Will Smith stars in Bad Boys 2. That's why my brain was making the correlation. Even though I couldn't hear his voice singing the song, I was like, but Will Smith's related somehow, right? Surely, does he sing it? No, he was just in the movie that the song was on the soundtrack for. And now that I'm reading who actually sings the song, it's like, of course, it's Nelly, P. Diddy, and Murphy Lee. Who the fuck Murphy Lee is, I don't have a clue. But I know who P. Diddy is, and I know who Nelly is. So, you know, I know 2 out of the 3. Okay, there we go. Problem solved, mystery solved, and it explains why my brain was putting it towards Will Smith. Ah, we're in a slower region. Rip. Rip my speed. Oops, am I not going the right way? There? Oh, they go to separate areas. I didn't realize they went to separate areas. I thought there were just 2 ways. Oh, of course I couldn't realize. I didn't have access to the map. It was invisible. Okay, back we go. Up the other side. She could tell further. Okay, round we go. And now we should get onto the right track. It's really hard to navigate when the map isn't available. I get fog of war and all that, but it does make it difficult to navigate. So, now that we're in the correct location, just dead ahead, dead ahead. Defeat the spirits. Okay, I don't know that I'm going to be able to do that with my... Hi, Goobway. With my arrows. It says up. Doesn't really look climbable, and yet it is. Ooh, more of that stuff. Okay, well, where are these spirits? Hi, I need to press this button. Oh, sweet fuck my life. That is so fucking bright. Sweet dear God. Why can I not use this ability? Hello? Why can't I use this? And now I can. I'm so confused. Why couldn't I use it before? God, the cooldown is amazing. This is great. Holy shit, I've accidentally upgraded something. Oh dear Lord. You know what? I'm not moving. This is a tiny spot. It's hard to stand on here. Sir, please stop. Do spirits take poison damage, do you think? Oh, it's dead anyway. Okay. Well, that was fun. I couldn't see what was happening because I was on this tiny little bloody rock. But I guess I survived. Oh, I can just learn the ability now? But I didn't like it. I don't really feel the need to use it though. I can't select myself. Is it because I'm not in combat? Quite possibly. Okay, well, yippee. Wasn't really paying attention to this, to be honest. I was trying to figure out what was happening in front of my face. Oh my God. This way. No? I can't see. God, I cannot see. It's too dark. I could not see out that damn gate. I hate this place. Well, I'm back. Now guess who's back with a brand new rep? You gonna teach me a new ability? You gonna praise me for having learned the ability from the spirits of old that attacked me and the other creature who joined in for laughs? Welcome back, Saran. In your eyes, I see a layer of understanding, of regret, and of futility, and in your heart it now echoes with the strains of an old song newly discovered. Embrace this song, and as you play it in battle shall ever more powerful emotions beset and temper your soul. That is a terrible sentence. When your stock of tales is grown, pray return and regale me with stories of your adventures. Ah. He's now given me the quest. The ability. Not that I'm ever going to use it. But cool, I've learned the warden's paying.